Okay, so we're just going to run through the Footlink app for the new scanning technology in the iPad. So we're going to go start new order, and here's your opportunity to plug in some of your personal details. So we'll do Victorian Podiatry Group. I'll go VPG for short, and typing in our address. Okay, now you have to choose an option for them to contact you. So we'll go mobile 0422 222 222 as an example, and patient Ms. X, and you can add whatever else you like, but the areas in red are must answer areas. So if they're not filled in, you won't be able to progress to the next page. So we're going to click Start Left 3D Scan. Okay. Now we can change the size of the box so the white lines make almost like a 3D box. So we're going to try and get our object focus within that box as best we can, and you can make it smaller and larger by kind of using two fingers like you would zooming in on your maps or something. Okay, and when we're happy in the foot, the object needs to be relatively red in all. We click Scan and things come up white. Now just rotate the iPad around the foot so we can capture as much contour as possible. And one of the keys is just maintaining an even distance away from the foot with the iPad, so you can't just drag the iPad too close or too far away. Okay. So once we're happy with the contours, we click Done. We can zoom in to double check that we're happy with the impression, that you've got a good carpential radius, good medial arch contour, and the high points captured. That all looks good, so we can click Accept. On the right side of the screen, we can add a photo as well if you want to add any padding, etc., or make any markings on the foot for the lab to pick up. But for the argument's sake today, we'll move on and click Next. So we can start our right foot now. So again, we've got the subtalar joint neutral as always. We'll make the box just a bit smaller so we can focus on the foot a little bit better. Everything looks pretty red. So again, we'll click Scan, capture the contours of the foot again, maintaining a reasonably consistent distance away from the foot. And once we're happy, we click Done, check it over, looks good, so we accept. Okay, and we'll go Next again. So here's our first part of the prescription where we can choose the orthotic base. So today we'll use traditional. Our shell thickness will go 2.5 mil, and obviously you can choose whatever you like, EVA, etc. And also the width and length of the orthotic. And again, you can see the areas marked in red compulsory. To see that Next button light up. So happy days. So we'll choose our high point, we'll go a mid mod, but you can choose whatever you like. For today's sake, we'll choose a pretty standard arch fill. We can add extensions or forefoot corrections on the right of the screen. But again, for argument's sake today, we're going to leave that alone. But we'll choose 4 degrees inversion symmetrically both sides today. And again, obviously you can choose whatever you like for that area. Okay, again, we can click Next now that the button's lit up. So here's our cover options. So today we'll choose standard, but obviously you can go full length performance, full length EVA, etc. I'm going to go vinyl top layer and a 1.5mm pour-on mid layer. Now the next screen hasn't lit up here, and the reason for that is because we haven't selected a color for the top cover. So we'll keep it simple today and go black. Now we can move on. So here we'll get into the details and the additions and modifications to the devices. So today we'll go a first ray accommodation, we'll have a low bulk grind, and then on the right side of the screen we're going to add a millimetre skive and a millimetre plantar fascial accommodation. So in addition, we can add any other notes, so you might go a 3mm slow release or a red pour-on PMP, or single wing plantar cover if you like, or nothing. Okay, and again we can move on and we just choose the last final touches. So return, whether you want it standard, whether you want it really quickly, a rapid return, and any notes if you want it to be left at reception. Okay, and then we can send to Footlink. So there's a demonstration of the new app Footlink are introducing with their scanning technology.